running. I smoke to ease my mind, some people how people act like friends, but knowing they really foes. More acting than TV shows, we all see them exposed. Never switch up for nothing, push forward, obstacle trucking. These niggas act like they bustin', don't see them cause they be ducking.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it for all the marbles. Game 7 of the NBA Finals from Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto. Tonight, the Toronto Raptors taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Raptors coming into play. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Durant. Thompson. Kevin Durant lets it go. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Marc Gasol. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Durant. Curry to bring it up. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Ball's controlled by Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry in a matchup with Boogie. Bad pass there. Warriors have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 3. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Gasol. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And stuffs it home.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. To Lowry. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 7. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Toronto has the basketball. Here comes the screen. Kevin Durant rejects it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Danny Green, that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Danny Green. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Thompson. That no good. Off the mark. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Green to Curry. Durant to Curry. Durant. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry, they work it down to Gasol. Short jumper off the mark. Kawhi Leonard, 2 of 4 now.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Curry to Durant. Able to convert inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with the 2-time MVP. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry defended by Cousins. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Nothing going here on that drive. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Leonard. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in for both sides. Leonard. Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson to Curry. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Green. The jumper's off from Draymond Green. Putback's good.
Now, while everybody was staring at the fly of the ball on the defensive end, he was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his second offensive rebound in the first quarter.
Draymond Green sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cleans it up. Draymond Green, 3 for 4. Good start.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Green to Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. Short jumper won't fall. Great pass to...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 for 7.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Golden State at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. 2-point shot for Curry. Won't go. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy think he is? Few would take it. He drills it. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Possession lies with Golden State to Thompson. Won't go. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
OG Anunoby, couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Curry with the basketball. The lead is 11. That pass taken away by Toronto. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Leonard. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Gasol with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Warriors have the basketball. To Thompson. And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at three, coming up at the line.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Draymond Green at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Leonard. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. Draymond Green. He's now 5 for 6.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Gasol. Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Sean Livingston. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Livingston. A shot no good by Iguodala. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Draymond Green swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Sean Livingston. Serge Ibaka tips it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Andre Iguodala trying to cash in on a three-point play. 71% for his career. Oh, he can't connect. Fred VanVleet down low for Leonard. Oh, nice find for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Steph at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Thompson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken by Gasol. And scores. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry. Oh, that's that's how it's done.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two. DeMarcus Cousins has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Toronto with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. To Gasol. Down low. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Cousins. Kawhi Leonard pins it. Curry.
That kid can block out the sun, eh?
And it's Green, 4-2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leonard to Lowry. Screen coming. Lowry sizing up Draymond Green. Rebound hauled in by Cousins. To Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Thompson gets it in the left corner. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block. It's the Raptors with the basketball.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Durant across the timeline. His team on top by 13. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Here comes the screen. Leonard to VanVleet. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
OG Anunoby at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Here's Curry with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Fred VanVleet. That'll get out off the Raptors. Curry has it.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Durant. And finishes strong. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
OG Anunoby guarded by Klay Thompson. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, we are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Warriors. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen to Cousins. Rocking the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Lowry. Curry with the ball. They'll get it down to Thompson. Rebound comes to Lowry. Probing the defense. Draymond Green. Huge block. Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Steph lets loose. The rebounds corralled by the Raptors. Lowry into the front court. His guys down big. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thompson. Leonard to Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry. Green always looking for the steal. Short jumper won't go down. To Curry. Durant to Curry. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Marc Gasol, 3 for 6 now.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Thompson to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Durant lets it fly. Raptors have the rebound. To Leonard. Screen coming. Lowry. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. So possession remains with Toronto. Lowry. Not going down here. Durant with the basketball up top. They lead it by 14. Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Toronto has the basketball. Lowry to Leonard. Probing the defense. Not that time. Curry into the front court. His guys leading by 14 to Cousins. Durant. Lowry with it. He'll run the offense.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Thompson. Green. Here comes the screen. To Curry. Almost. Unlucky bounce. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Leonard to Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. Off the eye. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry defended by Steph Curry. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Green to Curry. Down low Thompson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Klay Thompson trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
first one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Livingston across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Livingston. OG Anunoby against the KG veteran Iguodala. To Ibaka. Off the assist.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And he finishes at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Ibaka. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Another follow. No good. To Gasol. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Green to Sean Livingston. Count the bucket for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Toronto with the basketball. Ibaka, defended by Draymond Green. Thompson. Easy pass to the rim.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Lowry into the front court. Down a bundle. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80%. Sean Livingston. Marc Gasol sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Ibaka to Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry. Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
That misses with 3 seconds left. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Screen coming. Danny Green, guarded by Looney. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Warriors come away with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Deep right corner. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Durant. Oh, had him going there for a second. Durant to Sean Livingston. And count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Got a piece to knock it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Durant. From long range. Now that's a contest. Danny Green to Ibaka. Offensive board. The follow won't go either. Livingston to Durant. To Sean Livingston. God, tough shot. Hand in his face, he makes them pay.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lowry, defended by Steph Curry. To Leonard. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on a three-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Count it, old-fashioned three-point play. It's Golden State basketball. To Durant. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Leonard. Curry to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Leonard to Gasol. And the rebound taken by Iguodala.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry takes aim at Steph Curry. Able to convert inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. It's rebounded by Gasol. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Lowry over to the right side. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Steph Curry. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Wide open look, won't go. To Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Career 88% from the line. Durant finishes off the 3-point play, and the Warriors add to their lead. Danny Green against Cousins. Leonard to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard. And the rebound taken in by Looney.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Leonard to Danny Green. The drive right to the basket. Kevon Looney rejects it. Warriors basketball. And Cousins throwing it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Danny Green to Lowry. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Trying to cash in. Lowry with a shot that's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Curry. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The dynasty continues. The Warriors, once again, NBA champions.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports. The Warriors have come out on top. Congratulations to them and all of their fans around the world. This is a night they'll